Houma Fire Department and the State Fire Marshal's Office is investigating a fire off Fowl Hive that claims the life of a Houma man.
Approximately 12:30 yesterday afternoon, Houma Fire Department responded to a house fire on Port Royal Way. When we arrived, there was fire coming out of the window in the front bedroom. We were able to put the fire out fairly quick. After about an hour, when I had started my investigation, I found the deceased body. At this time, the investigation is still ongoing. We're waiting on lab results, autopsy results, so we can continue. Yes, at this time, we do believe the major cause of death was smoke inhalation.
Officials identified the victim as 40-year-old Sonny Van. Van lived in the home with his parents.
Some of his family members were out of the country at the time, so we're waiting for them to come back.
In Houma police news, a Bourg man is arrested for an East Houma attempted rape.
On March 10, 2011, while on patrol, one of our officers observed a white female, 31 years of age, laying near Glen Avenue and Acadian Drive. Upon contact with the white female, it was learned that an unknown assailant attempted to forcibly rape the individual. The suspect was identified as a Chris J. Chasson, white male, 1022-65, from Country Drive in Bourg, Louisiana. On March 21st, 2011, the suspect was located near Grand Cayenne Moffett, where he was taken into custody and transported to the Terrebonne Parish Criminal Justice Complex to be booked in jail on the warrant issued for his arrest for 1 count of forcible rape.
In news from Assumption, a Labadeville teen turns himself into authorities after allegedly shooting a man in the leg. 19-year-old Jemiah Harris of Pankerville is charged with attempted second-degree murder. The victim, a 21-year-old male, was found lying on the road on March 7th. The victim has been treated and released. In an update to a story that we brought you on Monday, a Houston company has taken responsibility for oil that has washed ashore on Grand Isle this past weekend. The Times-Picayune is reporting that the state traced the spill to a well being operated by Anglo-Suez Offshore Partners. The company was in the process of plugging the well for permanent abandonment in the West Delta block west-southwest of Southwest Pass. The Coast Guard says the company has accepted the responsibility for the cleanup. In an update to congressional redistricting, Congressman Jeff Landry says that a proposal by a North Louisiana state senator has not gotten the official support from the governor. Jeff Landry's office sent out a release Wednesday despite a flurry of media reports saying the governor was in support of the plan.
Well, you know, I had a nice conversation with the governor today, and I expressed to him the displeasure that I had with Senator Kostelka's map that separates Terrebonne and Lafourche. And he assured me that he has not endorsed Senator Kostelka's map. He simply, you know, his only requirement is 2 North Louisiana districts. So, you know, and I've consistently said that I've got 2 priorities when it comes to redistricting: keeping these 2 parishes together, and then certainly trying to put as much of the coast together as possible.
In more news, Congressman Jeff Landry meets with Gray residents at a town hall meeting at the library.
I'm in the Lafourche-Terrebonne area. I was in this area all day today, visiting with constituents and making my way around, doing the job that they elected me to do. And when we have a district work week, I try to spend at least one day down in this area.
In South Terrebonne news, a group from Wisconsin is in South Terrebonne helping residents tear down their homes that did not qualify for FEMA assistance.
We've been able to make a difference down here with getting dumpsters and cleaning up and taking down some homes and removing a bunch of debris and stuff like that. It's still left over from the storms.
The group says that they like coming down to help out.
You know, I told the kids this morning that this is really kind of a mind fake, that while they think that they're doing something for others, they're getting the most out of it themselves, and the fact that they're learning about a culture that they don't know too much about, that they're able to learn about serving people, which is really important. And I got 54 kids from Wisconsin that came down with me, and it's some of the hardest working kids I've ever seen in my life, and to see that they're making a difference is really fun. So. You know, that's kind of what we're doing it for and stuff like that, and certainly a strong church mission that we're doing outreach. Our women are doing kind of Bible studies for the women in the area and so forth. It's been a really good trip.
Councilman Clayton Voisin says the group does a lot for the community.
is just phenomenal and amazing. The heart and the soul that people have throughout our great nation, especially where he comes from in Pewaukee. If you think it's hard to say Pontchartrain, try saying Pewaukee. And that's where these guys come from. It's a small community up in Wisconsin. They eat a lot of cheese and brats and stuff like that. They come down here. They say to help us out, but I think they come to eat our shrimp, crab, and crawfish. Along with the appetite, though, they bring so much soul and heart to Terrebonne Parish, especially this time to Dulac. 54 young people here doing nothing else but helping this community.